Happy Friday! We made it to Friday in our first week of virtual learning. I don't know about you guys, but this has been such a cool experience learning in a different way, right? What did I tell you? I told you it's great to be a lifelong learner. And so you guys are teaching me so much. You're doing such a good job with all of your online assignments. Okay, so let's get right to our reading today. Biggest, strongest, fastest. And guess who our author is? That's right, Steve Jenkins, right? Now, I'm not sure if you can see very well, but I wanted you to see, look at the back of this book. Don't you love how the front cover and the back cover make one congruent picture? Biggest, fastest, strongest. Love it. Okay. Ooh. Now, just looking at the title page, what do you think this story is going to be about? Let's take a look. Animals live all around us. They crawl, walk, run, hop, swim, and fly. Some animals are too small to see without a microscope. Others, like the blue whale, are bigger than a house. There are animals that move as fast as a car, and animals that would need half an hour to cross a room. Here are some of the biggest and smallest, fastest and slowest, strongest and longest animals. They are all the record holders of the animal world. What is a record? Have you ever heard of a world record? Yeah. So I don't know if you remember us talking about Jesse Owens when we were talking about the civil rights movement and how he won so many gold medals in the 1936, I think it was, Olympics. He was a record holder for the most first place prizes. So what is a record? Record means that you do something better, and in this case, anyone else in the world, right? So it could be that you're the fastest in the world, or in this case, the slowest. Either way, it's a record, right? Because you're the most or the best or the slowest or the biggest or the longest at something. Let's see what kind of record holders we have here. Can you see these pictures? I'm going to tell you in a moment about a little something about the way Steve Jenkins illustrates. It's really cool. It says the African elephant is the biggest land animal. So that's really important, right? So he is the biggest land animal. What other animals are there? Yeah, so there's ocean animals, right? Or animals that live in the water. There's also like animals that fly a lot, right? So this is neither one of those things. This is the land animal. Okay. It says in this teeny tiny print over here, the largest elephant ever measured was more than 13 feet tall and weighed 22,000 pounds. An African elephant eats over 300 pounds of grass or leaves every day. The strongest animal for its size is the ant. You guys know Miss Pridmore is very allergic to ants, don't you? Yeah, I don't even want to touch this page. But did you know that the ant was the strongest animal for its size? That means that the ant, so it's teeny tiny, carry more than other animal in size. So let's look at what it says. It says an ant can carry 5 times its own weight. A strong man can carry something that weighs about as much as he does. So Miss Pridmore can probably barely carry something that weighs as much as Miss Pridmore. There's no way Miss Pridmore could pick up as Miss Pridmore's, right? Not gonna happen. Ant could pick up 5 times its own weight, like 5 of itself at once. The tallest animal is the giraffe. This was my nickname when I was growing up, baby giraffe. Where I got this from. I love giraffes. Okay, so it's the tallest animal in the world. It's a record holder. Yeah, Team Giraffe. It says male giraffes grow as tall as 19 feet. The females are a little shorter. With their great height and long, flexible necks, giraffes can eat leaves that other grazing animals cannot reach. What does the word flexible mean again? You remember that from when we were studying the properties of animals? You can kind of see a really great example here of flexible. That is how far something can bend without breaking, right? So a giraffe has a very flexible neck. It can bend its neck all sorts of ways without hurting itself. The blue whale is the biggest animal. Now, you notice something on this page? Yeah, it's not done, is it? So this is the end of the page, but it is not the end of the blue whale. Check it out. It's the biggest animal that has ever lived. Huh. It says a blue whale can grow to be 110 feet long and weigh over 160 tons. As much as 20 elephants. Even the biggest dinosaur was smaller than the blue whale. You probably have been to a museum at some point in time, and you've seen how big some of the dinosaur skeletons are. They're not as big as a blue whale. What? How come it's blue? It says the Etruscan shrew, the world's smallest mammal, could sleep in a teaspoon. Aww. From the tip of its nose to the end of its tail, this shrew is only 2.5 inches long. It weighs about as much as a ping pong ball. Oh my goodness, it's so teeny. So to this little guy, our buttercup would be a giant, right? Cool. A great illustration. The smallest bird is the bee hummingbird. The bee hummingbird is an acrobatic flyer that is only 3 inches long. It weighs 1/30th of an ounce, less than a dime. Wow. So we've been studying coins, haven't we? Find a dime somewhere in your house when we're done with this video and pick up a dime and think about how much this bird weighs. It says it weighs less than a dime. What? Does this look familiar to you? Yeah, for those of you who tuned in yesterday, you read, oh, help me remember, boys and girls. Not Animal Dads. We read Never Smile at a Monkey, right? And we learned about something that had tentacles. Let's take a look. Whoa, it's the world's longest animal. Sun jellyfish have tentacles over 200 feet long. Bless you. They drag these poisonous filaments through the water to stun fish, which they then catch and eat. So this is a different kind of jellyfish, right? Yesterday we learned about the box jellyfish and it was super, super scary. But this one is called the sun jellyfish. It's the longest animal in the world. Oh, the largest kind of spider is the bird spider. Now look at what the author does here. He puts one sentence in this big print, right? This big print, and then a tiny information here, almost like a caption or a diagram. Why do you think he does that? Yeah, it's so that you can kind of get a visual and see and get even more detailed information. So this is kind of like the main topic of this page, and then this is the additional information. Okay, so let's take a look. It says the bird spider measures almost a foot across. What? And has a poisonous bite. It spins a very strong web to trap the birds and large insects it eats. Oh. Whoa. That reminds you of a certain page we've already seen? Here we go. It says the cheetah can run faster than any other animal. A cheetah can reach speeds of over 60 miles an hour, but only for a few hundred feet. When it chases another fast animal, such as an antelope, the cheetah must catch it quickly. So it can run really fast. Can't run really fast really long, right? Beautiful. All of its dots. This guy. The electric eel gives the strongest shock of any animal. You guys, let's pretend like we got a shock. Ready? Yeah, it gives the strongest shock. It says an electric eel can give a shock of up to 650 volts. Over 5 times the voltage needed to light a standard household light bulb. That's enough electricity to give a serious shock to a horse or other large animal. Powerful, huh? Definitely not the fastest animal. Okay. The land snail is one of the slowest animals. Some snails can move only 8 inches a minute. That's less than a ruler, right? How many inches are in a ruler? Poor guy. It takes him over an hour to go 8 inches. Okay. At that speed, the snail would need 5.5 days to travel 1 mile. Fortunately, the snail with its hard shell does not need to run away from any danger. Good thing he carries his home on his back, right? It would take him forever to get to work. Okay, there are many kinds of large snakes, but that is the biggest. Whoa. Anacondas can grow to be over 25 feet long and weigh 400 pounds. They wait in trees and drop onto their prey. It's like my nightmare. Okay. A hungry anaconda can swallow a whole deer or a goat. Imagine that. Could you swallow a whole deer or a goat? A goat? No. Anaconda. So look really closely. This would be the size of a human compared to the size of an anaconda. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. The flea is very small. It is the world's best jumper. The flea is only 1/16 of an inch tall, but it can jump 8 inches into the air. That is about 130 times its own height. If a 5.5 foot tall woman could jump as well as a flea, she could leap to the top of a 65-foot story building. Imagine if I could leap to a 65-foot story building. I know. That would be so cool. You guys would be like, that teacher is Spider-Woman. Is there a Spider-Woman? I think so. Ideas. The Galapagos tortoise lives longer than any other animal. Let's get that picture. Huh. It says Galapagos tortoises can live to be over 150 years old, about twice as long as the average person can expect to live. Oh, and look what we have here. In the back, there's a table. And in the table, it lists all of the record holders. Cool, right? Yeah. Okay, now I told you I wanted to show you something about the illustrations because Steve Jenkins, he illustrates in a really cool way. And I'm going to see if I can find a page that really shows you it well. I think this last page is probably the best one to show. He makes his illustrations on paper. So this is just a copy of it, right? Just one page of a book. Really closely, it almost looks like a crochet, right? You can see that it's like crumpled up. There's wrinkles in it. Like almost on top. This is background. Are layers of other paper together to make it shape and eventually to make it a full animal. It's a very creative way to illustrate. Well, we're all about creativity, aren't we? Because we're learning to do things in a totally different way, and it's pretty cool. All right, you guys, happy Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I will be busy all weekend making cool videos for next week. Love you super much. Bye.